你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
A post with 40,000 daily revenues, revealing the reason why Wang Hailin bit Xiao Zhan, and the secret is to provoke you. I still remember on the eve of the first performance of Xiao Zhan's Play Like a Dream, the whole network is boiling. At this moment, a fan with over 1 million fans on Weibo Dealing with one's own account caused an uproar. Regardless of whether this blogger finally returns to the field of drama criticism, or the other star's Amway, which has not been discussed before. But one thing that can be confirmed is that when this account was evaluated for a price of over 100,000, the fan activity based on this account comes from Xiao Zhan fans. To tell you the truth, I also followed this blogger. The blogger's name is still the same name Midsummer Moon's Dream from Xiao Zhan's studio. But after the account changed hands, it was quickly removed. This feeling of being cheated is really not good, and it has become the nutrient that nourishes it. Recently I saw an interesting thing, I believe I have heard of it. Relevant departments responded to South Korea very formally because the country is vigorously rectifying the entertainment industry. Operation Chinglang is a related answer to them. The first reaction after seeing it was, domestic public figures at this time can't wait to have Zhou Xingqi's special function You Can't See Me, You Can't See Me consciousness. The first one who has an urgent eye is South Korea. But this reaction is really normal. We must know that what they are vigorously developing is the entertainment industry. In a country with a population of 50 million, 1 out of 200 people has made a debut. Compared with a large country with a population of 1.4 billion, China transmission is the most important port. Having said so much, in fact, I just want to express one point: when it is related to one's own vital interests, it will become extremely sensitive, whether it is an individual or a country. I believe there are many people who have seen that some authors have written Xiao Zhan became the dream ambassador of the Hangzhou Asian Games. Wang Hailin reported Xiao Zhan's fans were citing war, and hope that relevant departments will pay attention to articles such as, the process is very simple. When Xiao Zhan stood up and shouted to his fans many times, after figuring out the subject and basic methods of the matter, there won't be too many fans to talk to Wang Hailin. Even if the data of daily active fans is cancelled, from the real-time Weibo sentiment, all orange joy displayed on the map, Wang Hailin found the individual hits with great precision. Take screenshots of the content of Xiao Zhan fans and then comment. Not to mention whether this grievance is a fan or not. It's not because of this fan that makes Wang Hailin anxious. The Colonel sums it up in one sentence: be lenient to yourself and discipline others strictly. I won't introduce too much, pursue my own freedom of speech. It is necessary to beat others to death. There are a lot of such big verses. On September 1st, the Weibo administrator posted, according to the relevant regulations on entertainment self-media accounts, the 7 items listed. The first 4 items: breaking the news, handling, disseminate fan scolding, screenshots with pictures attacking each other, etc. Have you noticed that every one of these things, are they all pointing at Wang Hailin? But Weibo administrators can't see it at all. Wang Hailin's account is not only active, you can even appear on the media like People's Daily. There is nothing to do with him. Is it because the more you think about it, the more angry it becomes? Don't be mad at you, mad at the other side's way. Wang Hailin kept staring at Xiao Zhan and his fans, queuing from time to time. Do you have nothing to do when you are idle? Of course not. You can reveal the secret of Wang Hailin. The real reason for chasing Xiao Zhan and the fans diligently. His fan component does not need to be introduced, and has always been to criticize traffic as its mission. From Luhan 4 years ago to Xiao Zhan now, it has never stopped. It can be said that it has accumulated a group of anti-traffic fans. Some black fans held him up. As a result, he appears exceptionally excellent among his colleagues who are also screenwriters. It's not really good in business, but he also found a way to make himself fire, and plow deeply along this road. It's good to see a blogger's explanation. I really agree with me, so I won't explain them one by one, just go to the picture above. The intention to uplift is to clear the industry ethos. The Colonel says that it is a private grievance with celebrity fans. To rise to a star, if you specifically say what happened to Xiao Zhan to Wang Hailin, Let him speak for himself, putting aside the medium of fans. What else can he say? People's acting skills are so bad that they can switch channels with their eyes closed. Just allow you to speak freely and deprive others of the right to work. So the question is, why are you holding on to Xiao Zhan and his fans? First, I mentioned the composition of his fans. Most of the sources of interest, like Xiao Zhan written in my account, the one who pays attention to me is naturally also that there are many people who pay attention to Xiao Zhan. It's a reason why I write that fewer people see it. Second, the difference and support of Xiao Zhan's host Chang Jia's live broadcast, bringing goods, giving rewards with pictures and texts, etc., said Xiao Zhan openly and honestly. One is voluntary willingness, knowing that he is using traffic to make money, but he mostly played well against Xiao Zhan. Fans are naturally willing to give him traffic. Wang Hailin is acting against the tune, and is forced to be willing. But if you don't want to watch it, then it will irritate you. Just to irritate you, you don't scold him how to get traffic. The difference between Weibo and other platforms is that it has a sharing plan. Different from other self-media platforms, publish long articles or videos to get revenue based on the amount of reading. Weibo can get the share from the platform by posting 140. Character dynamics. Let's not say how Wang Hailin gains revenue and how the traffic is monetized. Just give two examples. The blogger who suddenly boarded the hot search Versailles literature last year. After being scolded by netizens for a day, I made a small income of 9,000 plus, which is still considered small. And recently I saw a big V who cited Zhang Xiaofei. Zhang Xiaofei. We all know that she is also acting in Jiling's movie Hello, Li Huanying. After that, the fire broke out. Strictly speaking, it is not considered as traffic if the fighting power of fans and fans of the original mixed traffic are not the same at all. But I posted a message from Zhang Xiaofei, and he was credited 36,000 plus in one day. Nearly 40,000. The Big V personally exposed the income, not made up. In other words, what kind of attractive benefits would it be if it were replaced by top-notch large traffic? This is why some blue verses are becoming more and more like marketing accounts. A dynamic has such attractive benefits, they all have their own vulgar ideas, which are very tempting in the eyes of ordinary people. At this time, someone will definitely say that those who attacked Xiao Zhan, not all of them are certified by V. It's true. But we all know that those few representative coal windmills sell 3 no jade products, there are foxes selling 3 no masks, and pumpkin live broadcasts, there are rewards during the live broadcast, and even the Big V, who was blinded by Xiao Zhan, opened a crowdfunding to respond to the lawsuit. These are all ways to realize traffic. It doesn't matter whether you add V or not. Adding V is just more ways. The problem is that simple. The method is to irritate you. Have you ever been tricked? Think of those who speak casually, they are never purely vocal. Your anger is the nutrient that nourishes him. With this time, is it because the phone is not easy to buckle, or the TV is not good, or short videos are not easy to read? To deal with him is to add to himself. It's okay to watch. You were bitten by Galaxy on the road. Do you also bite him in return? This is obviously unreasonable and inappropriate. The most important thing is that it cannot be put on hold.